Thanks for tuning in to the 6-3 podcast. I'm your host, Joel, with my co host, Ben. We are up to 1994 for the MLB redraft, build your own lineup type of deal. This one's loaded with Ben's White Sox and a lot of those guys that were on the 2004 World Series, 2005 World Series. Yeah. Um, which I think was like the first one that I stayed up late for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too, because my team was playing in it.
Yeah, and it wasn't even my team. I just was fascinated. They were like, I knew they played the Tigers a lot, so I was okay with them. Now bitter enemies, but no, I'm just kidding. So yeah, you get the first pick this week, as I had 93's first overall pick.
Yep.
And yeah, you've got a couple options out of you, but I think you already kind of mentioned there's one clear cut.
Yep. I'm gonna go with Adrian Beltre, your base. 4-time All-Star, 5-time Gold Glove, 4-time Silver Slugger, 3,166 hits, hit 477 homers, hit 286, 93.5 WAR. Hall of Famer once he gets on the ballot.
Yeah, but he did not like getting his head touched.
He didn't like getting his head touched.
Miguel Cabrera would not.
He didn't like umpires either.
He just did his thing though. Okay, well, it's interesting because there's a lot of capable bats here that I want to take, but I think I'm probably going to go with the other third baseman. That's going to be Aramis Ramirez.
Okay.
Just 0.03 points under Adrian Beltre's career average. Well, 85 home runs short of Adrian Beltre at 386. 250 RBIs short of him. Not as fast as Beltre, for sure. Only 30 stolen bases. He had over 2,300 hits, 3 All-Star games, Silver Slugger, and a 32.5 WAR. Yeah, like I said, a lot of quality bats I could have went with here, and that still leaves you with several quality bats, but I like Ramirez a lot here.
All right, I am going to continue on the infield train here, and I'm going to go with Nomar Garcia Parra. 44.3 WAR, 1,747 hits, 229 homers, hit 313 in his career. Pretty darn good there. Rookie of the Year, 6-time All-Star, won a Silver Slugger. Played 14 years. If he'd been able to play a little bit longer, I think you would have him healthy longer. I think you might have had an argument for a Hall of Fame level career. Just could flat out hit 372 one year with Boston, which is
2 batting titles is impressive. So
yep, back-to-back years.
Yeah. You know how he got his name Nomar, right? Because he's one of the few people named Nomar, besides Mazzara. But yeah, it's Raymond backwards. His dad is Raymond backwards. So Ramon,
I like it. It's good.
All right, I'm gonna go with Paul Kanerko, first baseman here.
Good call.
279 average, power hitting, 440 homers, 1,412 RBIs. No speed, so under 10 stolen bases in his very long career. It's pretty hard to do.
I remember anytime he stole a base, it was like hell for
well done. It's like when Miguel Cabrera steals base now.
All
right. Just short of 2,400 hits, 6 All-Star games, and over 28 WAR. So yeah, that's a good dude right there.
I like it.
Of course you do.
Yeah, that was my guy. Got his autograph upstairs. I need somebody that can play first base because you took the really good first baseman. There's a few guys there that can do it though. Man, he was not that good though. We'll circle back. Technically, Garcia Parra can, so if I really needed to, but I need him to play shortstop.
Yeah.
We are going to, let's see, what was his overall? Just checking something. I'm comparing two guys real quick. No. Not yet. I'm going to take Johan Santana.
You got the ace. Yeah. I was wondering when he was going to fall off the board. He's a very good pitcher. But
yep. I think he's probably the best starter on this list. A couple other guys that are pretty good. But I'll take Johan Santana. 139 and 78, 51.7 WAR, pretty darn good for a pitcher. 2-time Cy Young, won the pitching triple crown one year. 4-time All-Star. I think he threw a perfect game. Yeah, he did throw a perfect game with the Mets, and that was pretty much the end of his career because he threw it was a no-hitter. But it was the pretty much the end of his career when he did that because he blew out his arm shortly after because he threw like 140 pitches in that no hitter. So
Yeah, he's basically the Larry Johnson of baseball. Just ran Larry Johnson for like 3 years, 500 times a year. And
yeah, just into the ground.
Yep. Man, that's a good pick. Definitely got the best pitcher. I guess I'm gonna go with Placido Polanco here.
Okay.
And I mean, he could play any of the infield spots besides first. Just short of 300 career hitter. He was always kind of like that slap hitter, but he hit the ball over the wall a couple of times. 104 homers, 723 RBIs, 81 stolen bases, over 2,100 hits, 2 All-Star games, 3 Gold Gloves, a very strong fielder, Silver Slugger Award despite the power, and a 42 WAR.
Not bad. I'm gonna go with AJ Pierzynski here. 23.8 WAR, over 2,000 hits, 188 homers, hit 280. Two-time All-Star, won the World Series in 05, won a Silver Slugger. Overall, played till he's 39, 19 years. Overall, really good catcher. Wasn't the greatest thrower of the ball, but was definitely an offensive catcher, hitting 280 in his career. So left-handed hitter too, which is good.
Yeah, he always reminded me of like the lead singer from My Chemical Romance. He looked like the chubby version of him. Sure.
Yeah.
With the,
You're right.
with the bleached blonde hair.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with I think the next best pitcher in this class, and that's Javier Vazquez.
Okay. Yep.
443 career started games, which is, I mean, a lot. He didn't battle the injuries that Santana did, that's almost 100 games started more. 165 wins, 4.22 ERA, over 2,500 career strikeouts at an All-Star game, and over a 45.5 WAR.
Not bad. Somebody please. I'm gonna go with gonna be my leadoff hitter. I'm gonna go with Scott Podsednik here. He's gonna be my leadoff hitter.
All right.
More than likely.
Now I do feel bad. I took Kanerko from you. You're basically building the White Sox 2005 World Series team.
Yeah. Only 6.9 WAR was an All-Star in 05. But like I said, he's gonna be my leadoff hitter. And he stole 309 bases in his career. So consistently over 30 stolen bases when healthy. He had 70 in 04, 59 in 05. And it was overall really good outfielder and a decent hitter. Hit 281 in his career. So
I think I'm going to move Polanco to shortstop so that I can draft Todd Walker here for second base.
Okay.
289 career hitter, 107 homers, 545 RBIs, 66 stolen bases, over 1,300 hits, and a 10.5 WAR. Could play second, third, and first. So I think in that situation, I have to move Polanco over so like Todd Walker could fit in the infield.
Okay. I'm going to take Dave Roberts here.
All right. Is he your team manager too?
Yep. Player manager. Overall, he platooned a lot in the outfield. But he had some years where he was a main starter in the outfield. 9.1 WAR, only 23 homers, so no power, 721 hits. But overall, good defender, and had some years where he could really steal the bases. Had 45 one year, 40, 38, 49 in 2006 when he was 34 years old. So he was very fast. And I'll never forget the stolen base he had for the Red Sox against the Yankees in 04. He came in and pinch ran. So that was cool.
Yeah, if you can remember that when you were, 7 or 8 years old, that's impressive.
Yep.
That's how you know it was real.
So I know it was real. It was fun. It was late at night. I remember.
All right. Well, this guy's obviously better than where I'm picking him, but I feel like I had time to milk him out since you took your catcher. But I'm taking Jason Varitek, who I thought very similar numbers to Pierzynski. I figured I could have went either way, and I would have been happy with either one. Not quite the average hitter that Pierzynski was, 256, but a little more power, 193 homers, over 750 RBIs, over 1,300 hits. He had 3 All-Star games, a Gold Glove, Silver Slugger, and a 24.2 WAR, which is 0.04 ahead of Brzezinski. So they're just good in different areas for sure.
Not bad. Oh man. Need somebody else there. I remember this guy more. Let's see. I'll go with Ronnie Belliard here.
That's a good pick.
Can play second, third, and this guy, Baseball Reference has him playing some first base too. But we'll see about that. 20.7 WAR, won the 06 World Series. Was an All-Star with Cleveland in 2004. 1,377 hits, 114 homers. Pretty good second baseman overall. 370 or 273 hitter. Played 13 years, so take Ronnie Belliard there.
Yeah. I'm going to take either my reserve catcher or my DH, just not the same fielder, but it's Ramon Hernandez. 263 career hitter, 169 homers, 757 RBIs, almost 1,350 hits. He had an all-star game and a 22 WAR.
Okay. Let's look at his. I'm gonna take Julio Lugo here.
Ooh.
He's also dead, so
yeah, that's sad.
Heart attack at age 46. Rest in peace. But 13.5 WAR, 107 World Series. So he's probably gonna play second base for me. 80 home runs, 269 RBIs, just under 1,300 hits. Played for 12 years. Not a whole lot of pop.
Which is surprising. You ever look at him, he looked jacked, but obviously he was he was short. I think he was probably only 5'8". I don't think he was very tall. I remember his arm.
6'1", 175.
He was 6'1". Okay, I always thought he should have had more pop than man because his arms looked just toned. They were very toned.
Yeah, but he could run the bases too. He had 39 stolen bases one year, 33 another year, just under 200 total stolen bases. So I'm gonna have a team that can run.
Yeah. I don't, and who knows where right now I have him as your reserve infielder, but you can mess around with that later.
Probably gonna play him at second base.
You could probably play him at short if you move Nomar to first.
Nope, I'm gonna move Ronnie Belliard to first.
Okay. All right, let's see what I got here. I guess I will take my first outfielder. I'm going to take Ben Grieve. Yeah, 269 career hitter, 118 homers, just about 500 RBIs, 864 hits. He was a rookie of the year. Had an all-star game and an 8.5 WAR. Not a whole lot of outfielders left, but I figure I should try to get them while summer's still there. So,
some of these guys stink.
This is not the year for outfield, that's for sure. But thankfully, you already got two outfielders. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Russell Branyan. He's gonna be my probably my right or left fielder.
That's a good idea. I just noticed that he play outfield.
11.2 WAR, only 682 hits. Only hit 232, but hit 194 homers. Played for a while, 14 years. Had a couple years where he hit over 20. On 09, he hit 31 home runs. So had a little bit of pop. But yeah, I'll probably have him in the outfield for now. So yeah.
All right, so I'm looking at all these pitchers here, and not the best for relief either, but this guy was pretty solid. He leads all these pitchers in saves. It's Danny Graves. 518 games pitched. He actually started 30 of them as well. 182 career saves, 4 ERA, 429 strikeouts. He had 2 All-Star games and just about a 6 WAR.
Okay. Look up one more thing here. I'm gonna go with Bobby Howery here.
All right.
He was a Chicago White Sox too at the beginning of his career. They drafted him. 66 saves, 10.7 WAR, 3.84 ERA, so good ERA for a reliever. Was never a starter, but just solid back end of the bullpen guy, and kind of a middle relief guy as well. So pretty good.
Yeah. Oh man, it's a struggle with these outfielders. That's a smart move getting Russell Branyan for the outfield spot.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what you got to do when the outfield looks like turd.
Yeah, there were only. I think I probably grabbed the two best outfielders pretty quick.
I think you did. Yeah. Yeah. I think Ben Grieve was up there. But
Yeah.
I don't.
Who's the other one?
He's probably third.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm gonna take probably fourth or fifth best outfielder here. I'm gonna say Jay Payton.
Okay.
279 career hitter, 120 homers, 522 RBIs, just under 50 stolen bases, 1160 hits, and he had a 15.5 WAR.
All right. I'm gonna take Dustin Hermansen. 11.3 WAR, 73 and 78, 4.2 ERA. Was never really a closer, but in 04 he had 17 saves. In 05, the White Sox, he had 34 saves, and then he hurt his back. And then from there on, it was Bobby Jenks' time.
Yeah, but that was a blessing in disguise. Bobby Jenks was elite.
Turned out, but he also was a starter earlier in his career for Montreal. So kind of can swing both ways there, could eat some innings. So
all right, I'm going to take Chan Ho Park then here. Starting pitcher predominantly, but I think he still had 150 games where he was a reliever. 124-98 record. He snuck in 2 saves. They might have been 3 inning saves. Who knows? 4.36 ERA. Over 1,700 career strikeouts. An all-star game and a 20 WAR.
okay. What else do I need?
Probably another like 3 pitchers at least. A DH. And so because you moved Belliard to first, you got Lugo still. You have Lugo playing as a starter, right?
Yeah, I need a backup catcher too.
So you need a backup infielder, outfielder, and catcher then.
I'm gonna take Aaron Boone.
Okay. So you took both team managers. I was hoping you'd say.
He can help Dave Roberts coach.
Yeah.
13.6 WAR, 126 homers, over 1,000 hits. Was an all-star one year. Hit some big home runs, playoffs, but other than that, pretty meh overall. But we'll take him on my team. Comes from a baseball family.
Yeah, I was hoping you would have left another player manager for me, but that's all right.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll survive.
I'll win the strategic battle.
Yeah. Well, it was like me that either 2 years ago or 1992 or something, where I took pretty much 3 catchers, so you were left with scraps for catchers.
Yep.
I feel that. I understand it. It's all about winning. I'm going to take Kyle Farnsworth, now a bodybuilder. It does not look good on him. He looks terrible. You can't be a 50-year-old bodybuilder. It looks terrible.
Big dude.
I don't like it, but almost 900 career games pitched.
Yep.
He started 26 of them as a spot starter most of the time. 43 wins, 57 saves, 4.26 ERA, just shy of 1,000 career strikeouts, and just shy of 6.5 WAR.
All right, I'll take Luis Vizcaino. 4.9 WAR, won the World Series in 05 with the Chicago White Sox. 35 and 30, 4.33 ERA. Pretty just solid middle relief guy. Really was never a closer, but he 8 innings. 05 he had 70 innings pitched. 02 he had 81.1. So durable reliever who was pretty solid.
Mm-hmm. All right, I think I'm going to take my reserve infield as Jeff Bloom. 250
also
career hitter.
05 World Series.
Yeah. 99 career homers. Just shy of 500 RBIs. just shy of 1,000 hits, and a 3.5 WAR.
He's an announcer for the Astros now.
I wonder what he was up to. Yeah.
He also I'm glad he didn't have 98 home runs because he hit a home run in the World Series in like the 14th inning against the Astros that year. So
what a memory.
It's a great memory.
It sticks back in your head, dude.
I have them all the games on DVD. Let's see. I'll take let me look at his numbers real quick. He couldn't have been that good. No, he wasn't. I'll take Ramon Castro, backup catcher. Had a 3 WAR, 67 homers, 237 batting average. You know, he's a backup catcher pretty much his whole career. Never played more than 50 or 99 games. He played 99 games in 05 for the Mets. So.
Okay. All right. I'm thinking I might have to remove Ramon Hernandez to my backup catcher, which is a very good backup catcher. I'm not going to complain about that, but I think I'm going to put Corey Koski as my DH.
Okay.
Can only play third base. It looks like I think he had like a couple of games where he played randomly at second base, but 275 career hitter, 125 home runs, over 500 RBIs, just shy of 1,000 hits as well. But he had a 25 WAR.
Not bad. I'm gonna check. I need an outfielder, don't I?
Yeah, possibly. Well, no, you have your outfielders. You have Pasetnik, Roberts, and you need a backup outfielder.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Terrence Long.
Okay.
5.3 WAR, 69 homers, hit 269. Multiple times he led the league in games played because he played all 162.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, only played 8 years, wasn't that good. But, as a reserve outfielder, although he was a starter from year 2000 to 2005, but he just was on some bad teams, so could never really stick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, gosh. All right, I'll take Carl Pavano.
Yeah.
302 games pitched, 284 of them were started, 108 on 107, almost a 500 record completely, 4.39 ERA, 1,100 strikeouts, an all-star game, and a 16.5 WAR.
Yeah, not bad. Okay, I need a left-hander here. So I'm going to take Tim Burdack. Lefty.
Yeah, baby. Former Tiger, former Met.
Yep, 13-13, 4.35 ERA. Exclusively a middle reliever guy. Was never great, but really wasn't all that awful. Only played 11 years and was pretty good there in the middle there with he had a decent year with Detroit one year. Decent couple years, really 4 years in a row with Houston. And the Mets. So pretty good late part of his career. He was out of the league. He was not in the majors from 2000 until 2005. So he kind of was a redemption story there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember we picked him up from the Astros. I believe he was with the Astros right before the Tigers.
Baltimore, it looks like.
Baltimore? Okay.
Yeah. He went to Houston right after that, after Detroit. But
okay.
He was good. He was good in 07. I mean, 3.2 ERA, pitched 45 innings.
He was very handy when in like the years. I remember the years where you could just put in like a lefty on lefty and then take him out.
Specialist. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like that. I remember we used to be loaded with like McKay McBride and Bobby C.
Well, it makes sense because if you look at it, like that's what the kind of guy he is. Because with Houston in 09, he pitched 61 innings, but he appeared in 78 games.
Yep, that's how you know he was like that third of an inning guy.
Yep,
get that one out.
Yep.
Oh man! All right, I need to get one more pitcher here. And 2 more outfielders. Okay, so let's grab my pitcher, I suppose. For the most part, they're getting low. All right, give me Scott Sauerbeck.
Okay.
471 games pitched, 20 and 17, 5 saves, 3.8 ERA, just shy of 400 strikeouts and a 5 WAR.
Not bad. What else do I need?
Another pitcher and a DH. So a pitcher and a DH.
Okay. I can move somebody to DH if needed or whatever. So, okay. Nobody that can hit left. Take D. No, I don't want to take him. No power.
Yeah, all the guys that are left pretty much had anywhere between like 60 and 90 home runs in their career. So nothing too crazy.
Yeah. I'll just take D'Angelo Jimenez. It's fine.
All right.
Wasn't great, but hey, we'll take him for now. We'll move some things around.
Yeah, I mean, 8 WAR still.
8
Play
WAR for a while.
Infield.
Can play all over the infield, so we'll have some flexibility there.
Good contact hitter. I think he's pretty low in the strikeout department for all in all. So, all right. So outfielders left, and I am looking at Emil Brown. I remember him with the Royals. Bubba Trammell still there. Daryl Ward was specifically a left fielder and a first baseman. And then, well, I think that's pretty much it for outfield now. Okay, so which of those guys do I want to leave out? Numbers wise, 263, 261, 258. Okay, so not great. I'm going to go Daryl Ward, 263. So he's better than the remaining 3 outfielders. Bested at batting average of 263, better in home runs with 90, 400 RBIs, 600 hits, but a negative 4.5 WAR. So probably not putting him out there in the field.
No, probably not. But that is okay. So I need one more arm.
Yep.
Man.
So who we got? We got Elarton, we got Halama, Jaret Wright, Paul Wilson.
Wilson's lost more games than he won.
Yeah. Well, again, it's like quarterback wins. How much weight do you put on it?
More than you'd think.
I put a lot of weight on starter ERAs, that's for sure.
Yeah, for starters, absolutely. Relievers, as long as it's not ridiculously bad.
Yeah.
Man. Let me take one more look at this.
I mean, Jaret Wright had a winning record in his career, but he had over a 5 ERA.
Yep, that's why I don't like it.
It's
I'm gonna go John Halama.
All right.
6'5", 215, big lefty. He was 56 and 48, 4.65 ERA. Had a couple good years. One with Seattle, he was 14 and 9. That was probably his best year. But had a 3-year stretch where he was pretty decent with Seattle early in his career. Obviously, was an overall just a really average pitcher, but that's okay.
Yeah. All right. So from there, I guess I'm going to finish this up with Mr. Irrelevant is going to be Bubba Trammell, just because I like him out in the field. So I'm going to move Daryl Ward as my reserve outfielder, but Trammell in outfield is really solid. Not a super hitter, 261, 82 homers, 300 RBIs, just shy of 500 hits, but a 4.5 WAR, and a lot of that was his due to he was a good fielder. So
yeah,
that leaves a couple out there. I know Emil Brown had a really bad WAR, and that's why he's the odd man out for outfielders. So. Right. So we left Misty May Treanor's husband off.
Yeah, we did. But
Matt Treanor.
He hit 221 in his career.
I know you pulled that up. Yeah. Yeah, not even a 1.5 WAR.
Yeah, he wasn't great. I do remember him. I definitely remember him
Yeah,
playing.
the Marlins. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, no.
Yeah.
I mean, he was an option for backup catcher, but that.
Yeah, but I thought you did a better one. Ramon Castro was better.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So I almost I'm looking at this, and this is like the first one where I'm like, yeah, I think you might have beat me in this one for sure. So
I think I did beat you on that one.
yeah. This is the first one where I'm like, I might wave the white flag on this one.
We'll see. I don't know. We'll look at it again. We'll
we'll put the lineups together and go from there. But all right, from here we'll be right back, and then we'll do the defensive lines.
Sweet.